We're talking with Indiana County District Attorney Bob Manzi and a guest as well as we visit this morning with Missy Johnson, about an event coming up for Chevy Chase. And our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And District Attorney Manzi, Missy, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Morning, Todd. How are you?
Wonderful. It's good to have you both with us here today. Missy, can we start with you this morning?
Yes.
Okay. You lost your second brother to drugs, and it's such a terrible scourge that happens and can rip families apart. And you are actually going to help to make this into something that is going to be positive and help others. And so I want to begin with you and talk about what led you to approach the district attorney's office about scheduling this event.
Well, drugs and what's going on in our community and on that front is it's a problem that's hitting every family. And we look to our government officials to try and take our communities back. Mm-hmm. Well, they can't do it by themselves. They need us to help. And we need to become an intricate part in helping to take our communities back on that front.
All right. And so you approached the district attorney, and Bob Manzi, this was something that was really easy to get on board with, wasn't it?
Absolutely. As we've talked before, the drugs going through the community are terrible. I mean, it's people who are dealing with addiction cannot are having a tough time fight it. We have drug dealers coming from all around, setting up shop here. And just as Missy pointed out, we can do a whole lot, but we rely on the community as well. And this is all of our community, and I want to work with everybody in our community to make it better.
All right, so this is going to be an event July 11th for the Chevy Chase Community. I'm assuming it's at the Community Center. Give me the details.
Well, the event will be July 11th from 12 to 4. It'll be on the kind of in and around the community center and the grass area across the parking lot there. We're looking to really make it an event where people can come down, spend time with their neighbors and friends, get to know people on a very personal basis. I have it many a times where people know me as the district attorney, and I really want to spend some time there so they know me as Bob. Mm-hmm. I've spent some time here talking with Missy, and, people can have a time to talk with Missy and learn her story. And really the title of the event is going to be Remember Me. And the idea is it's an outreach program for everybody to come together to unify our community in a time where the world seems to be drifting apart from one another.
Mm-hmm. Remember Me, July 11th. What's the time frame?
It'll be from noon till 4.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the things that will be happening there? Missy, you can weigh in on this as well.
Well, Remember Me I believe are two powerful words that everybody can find something for themselves in. It's just not my issue that's surrounded by my family. Remember Me is powerful. It's asking somebody to do something for you, and it's humbling. There's victory in it. We have so many people who are recovering from drugs and beat this fight. Remember Me. We have people that's lost loved ones to our country. They paid the ultimate price and laid their loved ones on the altar of freedom. Hold up a picture if you don't want to talk and just say, Remember Me. There's nobody exempt from those two words, and people need to find something in those two words for themselves so that we can combine our community and just be of one voice. It's a personal issue.
I'm sure that at this event there will be more than one or two T-shirts that have pictures of loved ones who have been lost to drugs, and it would be so wonderful if they could actually be there in person. But for a community of people who have lost, and for the community, as you point out, Missy, of people who have defeated drugs or are in the process of fighting that battle, it's really, really important that everybody know that they're not alone, isn't it?
It's about us all. It's about everything that's going on in the world. It's not political. It's personal. And the only way that we can stand up is to say, ask somebody to remember me. That lets somebody in personally, and that lets you do something for somebody, even if it's just a prayer.
Yeah. What are some of the actual activities that will be taking place that day?
Well, we have some vendors coming in. We're asking vendors, food trucks, if you'd like to come by, spend some time in the community to be there. We've already had some food trucks say they'll be stopping by and setting up shop. We're going to have some speakers there. We're going to have people talking about what programs, what options are out in the community to support you, independent of what you're dealing with. We're going to be asking for a lot of community events to be there. We're going to have the playground open for the kids. We're going to have a time for people to come up and talk about their own personal stories and seek support from their community members. Mm-hmm. And God willing, it's going to be a day where we have some really nice weather and we really just get to spend some good quality time with friends.
Well, sure, that would be great. One of the things about it, Bob, in your job, we think of you as law enforcement, and that is one aspect of your job. But it's a much broader job than that. It's more than just law enforcement. It is finding the support to prevent laws from being broken, and more importantly, finding the support that is going to prevent people from entering into a lifestyle that is really going to be harmful not only to them, but to their entire community, and making them into real positive forces in their community. This has to be a pretty important thing from your standpoint.
It is. I mean, crime prevention is very important. I would love it if crime dried up and I had no work to do. And that's not going to happen. But, my goal is not just to run around and file cases and that. It is to really embolden the community and empower the people in our community to help one another to stop the crime, stop the drug use before it even starts. And I think that benefits everybody more than anything.
The event called Remember Me will be happening July 11th in and around the grounds of the Chevy Chase Community Center. Missy Johnson, I don't think that there is a family anywhere that has not experienced drug use within it and has watched as family members get caught in a spiral of activities that you find yourselves on the sidelines pulling for them, offering them whatever help you can, but also understanding that this is a fight that is really, really difficult to overcome. And I'm sure you've experienced that. Is that correct?
Yes. I've experienced it more times than what my heart can take. And so I feel the need to step out because it's I have a son. And it's about my son, and it's about your sons and daughters, and we just have to make a change.
Yeah, absolutely. All right,
we have to do it together.
So, Bob, Missy, what sort of other organizations are going to be there? Do you have a list of other organizations, or can people still come on board?
Well, what I would like to do is put my personal number out there.
Okay.
It is 724-388-0154. And, the Humane Society, for instance, all they got to do is put those two words, remember me, a bunch of, in front of a homeless dogs, and those two words speak for them. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to be a charge to set up your booths. There's so many companies and places that are suffering from COVID. Just set your booth up and say, remember me. So that number is open to anybody who feels that they are interested in participating. We'll even take somebody who wants to cut hair. Nobody's exempt.
Safely.
Set them up outside.
Cut that hair safely. There's a DA around,
That's right.
Yeah, anybody that wants to participate can reach out to Missy. They can reach out to my office. We're really open to anybody that wants to come down there and be a part of a good, positive community event.
Yeah. Missy, give that number again.
724-388-0154.
All right. Terrific. Maybe before the event happens on July 11th, we can catch up with the two of you once more, and we can remind folks of it. Would that be okay?
That'd be great, Todd. Thank you.
Terrific. Let's make that happen. We'll be in touch with you, Bob, and help to get this arranged. And we do look forward to July 11th and hope everybody will. And appreciate you coming on board to spend some time with us this morning. Thanks to both of you.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Take care.